So there's code on screen, pause if you want to look at it at any length, but really we're just highlighting this part right here because oftentimes, and I do it myself as well, you'll add something like this and you don't need to. I don't remember if there is one exception to this rule, and what I mean by this, and that when I'm using vagaries here, is that you have an image that you made for an event, really just an event, and as I take this off of the screen and start randomizing the run, you're trying to basically link the event to your picture so that the picture shows. That's all I'm trying to say at the moment. Ah, cough! Katak, Kira. Actually, no, we're playing Old God, so never mind. So, we will be playing with both Backstory and Old God. I see an Ayaka, so we're going to be playing Ayaka, and not really much else to say. Oh, coughing. My body's actually not that bad right now, so it's just me probably speaking when I should have been holding my breath. So, as we get into NOSHACL Nightly Aura Ayaka, again, just going through the motions just to at least make things practical. I think I did edit the image again. I should have gone over that because I was actually focused on making the event, which was at the beginning of the video. Knowledge, second encounter, light, second mystery, charisma, and maybe a dexterity check, and I need a cough. But you could even see my mouth smooth when I coughed. But, yeah, so there is an event. It's not anything fancy yet. I just wanted to get everything started. In fact, I used the doctor's office as the placeholder, not the placeholder, but basically the image for the event, because I wanted it to feature a computer of some sort. But as for the exact effects of the event, I mean, it could just be something simple for now, but I do want to make it a bit more specialized, especially since you can only use custom Old Gods and PERM anyway. I might as well use PERM mechanics. But anyway, festival, bulletin, painting, shuttle, taxi. Well, a lot of travel time here. I think there's a lot of forest, right? 2 forest, nothing but forest. Painting does have forest investigations. Shuttle, I don't think takes me to the forest, but taxi definitely, so at the very end. I don't think it counts though, but we might as well think about it. So, we do want to take taxi third, shuttle first or second, and then probably bulletin first. We'll try to fit in the out-of-town mysteries in between. Also, yeah, I was like, why did I enter the history club? Oh, okay, because we're Ayaka. So, as per usual, we'll grab Flesh Regrowth, but we really want to grab Blood Mania. That will pretty much save the run, and off we go. We can also grab funds if we so choose. Yeah, we'll grab funds, because why not grab a bunch of stacks on top of things. Now, when we get double flashbacks, it will hurt a lot. So, yeah, I think this counts as an injury, therefore not a curse. I did think about that when I was making the technical difficulties with the Old God. So, yeah, not really much else to say. If we can grab a brick, that'd be cool. Mainly grabbing cigarettes, and off we go. Keeping in mind, if we can also get Doom Effigy, also, we're just going to automatically throw downtown. I was making a note of the forest, because we do have a high threat level forest, but max threat level downtown is almost... For me, it's almost always going to be an immediate pick-me-up. Nice 9 roll, by the way. But yeah, there is an event. I think I've made it so that there are multiple copies, because there are a bunch of events we're rolling on because of all the custom content I'm using. So therefore, I add extra copies of events I definitely want to play in a video, if nothing else. Nice max threat level hospital, by the way. So that we can have a higher chance of proccing said event. So I'm shrugging in real life, as I say. If we see it, we see it. It will appear on the thumbnail, which is something I should have noted. I like to note that, because I often do so. But we have like 3 stacks of technical difficulties, and I think we've just gotten slapped a few times. So we do need to take care of these. So, 1, 2, we can probably survive with 1 stack here. And if we get discharge summaries, it's not the end of the world. However, losing like 6 reason from events and technical difficulty procs is quite painful. So, we'll do our best. You know what? We actually have to visit the monument as well. Lose more reason, so be it. And yeah, we're hoping that we actually fight something to make it worth. All that's been happening this run is me getting slapped by events and technical difficulty procs. Also, you know what? I think I can actually fight this phone. So we're gonna try fighting this phone, because I forgot to visit the forest for the subquest. I was just so flabbergasted with how low my reason was, it kind of slipped my mind. And me commentating. But as you pick up the phone and just punch it a bunch of times, Yeah, we'll do our best. Actually, brace first, then punch. Actually, that's gonna be worse. So we might as well punch a bunch. So 3 all. If we hit 3 of these, we'll be fine. If we don't, I would have been very, very sad. But yeah, being able to do nearly 21 damage a turn with 80% 50-50 pretty much, and it's not 50-50, but you get the point. It's a lot of damage. Ayaka does a lot of damage. Let me repeat that. Ayaka can do a lot of damage, and that was just with 4 curses. I don't think this counts. Yeah, I think I made it so that doesn't count. I forgot the exact scaling for 4 curses, which is something I should know, but I don't. So, let's do, yeah, shuttle second, taxi third. And yeah, I was about to say, cross my fingers that we don't get flashbacks again. But that's based on the game. I mean, out of all the curses I could get, though, I mean, I guess I'm actually going to re-roll this. Oh, my sweet goodness. Let's take it. We'll take quick thinking. It'll hold off another stack of flashbacks unless we get 2. Then we'll know that this... I don't like playing as Ayaka. When I'm strong, I'm strong. When I'm not, I'm not. Also, proc laughter. So we're going to do another run. Oh, goodness gracious. So, quick play. We're just looking for the character here. Hey, we get to play as Yashiro. You know, as much as I dunk on Yashiro, and I objectively and subjectively put Yashiro lower on the tier list that I made for funsies. But obviously there's some information involved. But I would still rather play as Yashiro, even though I know it sounds like I'm always bummed out when I say when I play and say Yashiro. But I mean that how good a character is not always equal to how fun someone will have with the character. Knowledge, dexterity, second mystery, second encounter, Takushi-san, maybe a strength check, which, you know, considering we're Yashiro, not that that means much. I mean, I said that as if it means much, but basically hardware store, because 5 strength, 4 perception, 6 knowledge. I would recommend Occult Shop, but for me, I don't do that. So I'm shrugging in real life. I mean, I don't have any other thing to say as we move on. So, sailors, footage, scissors, shuttle, and dogs, Shibas. So, we do have a bottle of water we can throw at the scissor lady if we decide to. You know what? I'm going to swerve here. So we're going to go into scissors now. If we're not on timeline A, I was about to say, yeah, we're going to go for it. So we purposely get it wrong. We take this bat out. We run from everything. We run from everything if possible, because we need as much HP as possible to survive. And yeah, the extra max stamina, max reason will help out. That's primarily why I'm taking this. Now, unfortunately, NOSHACL took away, or sorry, Knightly Aura took away -1 max stamina. But again, because we have a little bit more as Yashiro, it doesn't seem like a lot, but take every advantage you can is all I'm trying to say. We could fight this. Yeah, we should be able to still survive if we do this. It's the bottle of water that's really going to be carrying me, funny enough, because effectively, with the bottle of water, we have 2 extra stamina compared to other characters, which would have 1 with an empty bottle, but it all stacks up to help out. That's all I'm trying to say. 2 stacks of technical difficulties, though. Let's hope neither of them proc, because I need as much reason as possible to survive. So, yeah, as we end this run and we can actually get ready. I got a little lucky there. 2 stacks of technical difficulties is a lot to proc on. But as long as the scissor lady doesn't raise her scissors, I think we're okay. But why do I have to say that? So we do our guaranteed kicks, and I think we just kick our way to victory. Or try, because empty bottle wooden bat is 8 damage. We definitely need to throw the empty bottle. We don't need to, but it would be nice to do so. 8 damage. Maybe I do just kick my way to victory. There's a reason why I say 9 stamina and 9 reason minimum are the thresholds. It's because for a lot of characters you can do brace kick guaranteed. And for the scissor lady specifically, being able to do this after your first opening wooden bat hit allows you to basically do this. So I think I had a little lower reason, but what I'm trying to show you is basically, so Desperate Prep Attack is 8 damage. We throw the wooden bat for 4, sorry, and then we get actually we get bonus damage, so we actually do, the HP threshold is 13, because 9 plus 4, so 9 from the Desperate Prep Strong, or sorry, not Desperate Prep Attack, and then throwing the wooden bat, so that's all I'm trying to say. Now, we do need to get rid of these stacks of technical difficulties, so let's take another look. Sailor's last footage next, probably, into Shuttle Shibas, because we can skip Shibas. You can skip Shibas, the boss of Shibas. That's all I'm concentrating on. Yeah, let's get rid of these. So, I'm just going to get rid of both of them by selling the painkillers here, because the Cursed Scissors should carry me somewhat. It's not going to be the end-all be-all, but it will help immensely. Also, negative faith due to Scissor Lady happenings. But the Cursed Scissors, I promise it shows its worth. In fact, if you get lucky here, it's a one-shot. 50-50 time, I guess. 50-50? Yeah! And our faith will go positive if we are very, well, lucky. I was going to say efficient, but really lucky with combat encounters. We have not run to the NOSHACL event. That makes me sad, but visit the mansion twice and hope for the best. Concentrate on the music. Take the reason damage? I thought that was a check. I don't remember every event still. The Puppet Matron, on the other hand, is not something I really want to fight, but I think this is bonus damage. Let's hope for the best. You know what? No, let's not gamble here. Let's just take the -1 all and or hopefully get this 90% kick. But did that kick proc the Cursed Scissors? Well, anywho, this should be at least 20 damage. It was 21 damage, so I was right. But I'm actually gonna rest twice here. We did do scissors, so no reason not to rest for the moment. I think we're at max stamina. Yeah, we are definitely at max stamina. Oh man, oh dang it. So with Knightly Aura slapping me in the face here with all of this max stamina loss, we really want to hope that we don't run to a lot of stamina-based enemies, or all enemies, to say another way. I think did I fight two? Yeah, I think I fought 2 enemies in Scissors Lost Path, by the way. So the one of the few times I remember my second encounter. I mean, we'll have to reach the lighthouse to see for sure, but yeah, I remember my second. I think it was Maru, because I ran from the first enemy, and then I fought Maru as my second, and then, funny enough, Scissor Lady was my third. So, haha, I have no funds. Fooled you. But, oh my goodness. Oh, that is something to think about. Zeal, on a bad run through Knightly Aura, Zeal hurts me a lot, because I'm at least at my, I know my max stamina is no higher than 9, so if I do this, my max stamina is now at 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of my own. I would gamble with my weird collection, but I don't feel like gambling this run. So, pain. Nope. Well, there's the double slap to the stamina. Max reason went back down. Max stamina is now at 8. Oh goodness. So the something that I note, and I think we can do it here, not here, in Aura of the Night, is that we can use it. However, we lose, as seen here, 3 stamina and 3 reason to increase our max stamina and max reason by 1. So there are a few situations in which, without pseudo infinites, it doesn't really hurt you, or that you can basically use Aura of the Night here to increase your max stamina, max reason, and still be okay. But most of the time, it's meant to be an emergency option, so shrug. Now, that might sound counterintuitive, and the reason why it's counterintuitive is because if you're at max 4 or 5 stamina or reason, and then you lose 3 stamina or 3 reason, you would say, Jordan, why are you taking away my stamina and reason when I'm at a low max stamina and reason anyway? It's because you can still rest. I know through mainly observation, but also some experience, that you don't normally need more than like 5 to 6 stamina or 5 to 6 max stamina, max reason. That's all I'm trying to say. We need to be able to level up though. With a character that takes longer to level up, boy oh boy do we need it. But that's right, we lost Beth, so off into Shiba's I go, because we're saving sailors for last. I don't think we have a lot of items, by the way. Yeah, we don't. So, shrug, we do our best. How many stacks of technical... We have 2 stacks of technical difficulties. I'm just gonna have to walk. Actually, we have 2 funds, and we're losing reason. So, you know what? Let us take care of these 2 injuries. Discharge summary is what we want to see. So, again, you could just get lucky here, but oftentimes you're not, is what I'm trying to say. You'll break even. You'll survive, is what I'm... the other thing of what I'm trying to say here. This is very painful though, but I think with Zeal we do 11 damage. I was about to say, and then we get bonus damage, but basically 21 HP is what we can do right at the moment. Just go full RNG, heal Reason, and be happy. If we get out of funds, we'll trade off Doom. We have Doom to spare, so yeah. But we actually wanted to fail that charisma check. Stats don't matter at all. They just don't matter to me. Trade off Doom with Yasugi-san. So, speaking of generic events, as we get a stack of technical difficulties, yeah, Yasugi-san will trade off Doom as well. 7 knowledge, stats still don't matter. Oh my goodness. Can we get a NOSHACL event? Let's find out. I do know it, I did test it, so I do know it's available, but oh my goodness, the pain. So, 92%, if we hit this, we're okay. If not, RNG is already bad enough this run, although there were some things I could have done differently, primarily not taking scissors first and just going for another, a regular weapon. Probably would have benefited me a lot more. We have to run, by the way. Oh, that's right, because it's in the middle of the event. Not that I had a choice. So for those who don't know, that boss is 40 HP. Actually, we're going to take a moment here to check as I close out this video. But yeah, just to close out this video and then ending it on kind of just information. Yeah, let me know if you have anything you want to say, any comments, questions, concerns, criticism, because I think I am going to release this old god and maybe the backstory. The art is not the best, but I'm shrugging in real life as I say you know, it exists, so why not put an example out there? That being said, pain, hold on, yeah, because let's check here. Funny enough, the enemy file for that boss is a text file, which will work, but hey, let's check. So, as our fourth mystery, that enemy would have had 45 HP? Yeah, I'm looking at 45 HP here. In fact, I could probably show you right here. So, if I were to just show, and with the credits also available as well, yeah, so this is the enemy that I could have ran into. This, I'm highlighting the HP here. Health is HP. 10 power value, but really it's the HP that's going to be slapping me in the face, because with mystery scaling, on top of the fourth mystery, would have been taking 5 stamina per pop, which is not something that we have. So, yeah, without further ado, not really much else to say. If you have anything to say as usual, you know what to do. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!